He's so talented. I wish I could be him. He's a new member of the Star Wars universe. Yes, yes. Benjamin Bratt, everybody. Benjamin is the new season. You're in the new season of Andor. Thank you for being here on GMA, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
What does it feel like to be a part of the Star Wars universe for the first time?
Listen, I start with gratitude. I mean, to have an invitation to join the best party in town is really remarkable. No, I'm thrilled to be here, man, honestly.
And you're there as Senator Bail Organa?
Organa.
Yes, so what can you tell us about him?
Well, let's start with, you know, it's been more than 50 years that I was one of those welfare kids in San Francisco who was in line around the block at the Coronet Theater on Gary Boulevard in my hometown of San Francisco, waiting to experience this life-altering film as it was being described back then. And to be, you know, thrown into a situation, you know, half a century later where I'm actually playing within that Star Wars universe is mind-bending.
Can you remember seeing it the first time? You remember?
I do remember it, and I never forgot it. Every day I was on set, and joining the show was a little bit of a challenge because this is a series that's been running for 2 years. There are 2 seasons, and I came sort of at the last minute. It was a little bit like jumping off a bridge onto a boxcar of a moving train. So I don't know how I've landed yet, and I leave that to audiences to decide. But yeah, part of that challenge, George, was stepping into the shoes of Jimmy Smits, who originated the role of Senator Bail Organa, and we all know and love Jimmy. He's a legendary actor as far as I'm concerned, and the imprint and impression he made as Bail Organa, was daunting to say the least. But I had a great support system around me, really wonderful actors. The artisans on this set are just amazing. I mean, it's the Star Wars universe. What can I say?
What can you say?
Okay, you've whetted our appetite. Let's see a little bit of you in action right now.
I just can't go with you. Not yet.
You'd be a hostage.
Let's hope not. Work on the speech and be very careful. Senator Tone found a listening device in her office. And tell no one. Be ready to leave the moment you're done. And be very careful.
Political intrigue.
I know the intrigue. You were talking about that because we're used to seeing Jimmy Smits in that role, as you said. So was it challenging for you at all?
You know, it was, but at the end of the day, you have to return to what you know. And what I know is the instinct of acting. It's what I trained for. And so, you know, for me, the unique challenge was, we talked about this earlier, kind of fitting within this parenthetical requirement to capture Jimmy's essence in the portrayal, but to also do something unique and new with it.
And make it your
make it my own.
Make it your own.
Self,
But you know, inherent in the DNA of what Star Wars is, and all the stories that are associated with Star Wars, it really is about the endurance and the tenacity of the human spirit. And while, you know, within the Star Wars universe, you're painting on the broadest canvas ever. What's so special about Andor is that the stories are really about the people, about the characters, and the decisions they make, and what lies in the balance in terms of their personal fate and the larger collective fate based on those decisions.
That's fun as an actor, right?
So it's super deep, actually, and the artisans, as I said, they're unmatched. I mean, we shot in London, and George and I were talking earlier. I was shooting a film with a dear friend that we share in common, Brooke Shields, in Thailand at the same time. So I was going back and forth. So
that's a commute.
So staying out of the sun was a challenge. There's no sun shining in intergalactic space. Well, there are many suns, but I didn't see any rays.
I want to switch gears to one of my favorite movies, Miss Congeniality, and the researcher was saying it's been 25 years.
Is it really?
How is that?
don't
It's still
know.
so fresh.
What has happened?
What is it about that movie, would you say, that, I mean, that scene is the best, your face. She's fantastic. You're so good in the role. That movie endures. Why do you think?
I think it really endures because of Sandy and what she did with it. Of course, the writing is hilarious and the directing is brilliant, but Sandy is not afraid to make a fool of herself, to be silly. And, you know, we all recognize, you know, the kind of foibles that her character goes through in ourselves, and it's fun to relate to someone like that. she was a producer on the film, and she leads from the top. So if you start the workday with an essence of fun, then hopefully the result will fall into line.
We get that.
Yeah.
We get that.
We get that. And it's fun having you here, man.
Yeah, I
we
love it.
appreciate you. Really
always
appreciate
great.
you. And love what
And
you're
you're in the
doing.
family now, so come back.
Hey,
Well, listen, I don't know if you guys heard,
What?
but there's going to be a Coco,
Coco
too.
too. Return to the land of the dead. We got you. Yes, Coco 2 is coming as well. And if you can't wait till then, just check out Andor.
Yeah.
Okay? Season 2 is streaming now exclusively on Disney Plus. Benjamin Bratt, everybody.